Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, I'm very well. I've been extremely busy working on various applications, my research. So I really hope that you guys are well that side. I'm also fine, and I recently received a question from someone asking me, Anne, we really want to know your experience when you first boarded a plane. And I was like, okay, let me tell you about it, because there is also a funny story. It's kind of funny but sad a little bit. Yeah, that is attached to that. So I decided to talk about that. So I hope you like it. I first boarded a plane in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I was going to Japan to do my undergraduate studies at the University of Tsukuba after getting the Ashinaga scholarship. So, after confirming the university, the scholarship and everything, I got my flight ticket. It was Emirates. I went to the airport for the first time. Was that the first time? No, it wasn't the first time. But yeah, I went to the airport, with some of my family members, and then I boarded a plane. And when I was entering, I really didn't know that the plane had more than one exit. So I thought that they have only one entrance, and that is the exit. So I entered, and there is a lady who welcomed me. When she welcomed me, when you enter the plane, right? Oh, how can I illustrate this? So you come in, right? There can be this first, column, depending on your seat number, and then you can either go this side to go to this column, depending on the size, the size of the plane. Some of them have 3 columns, some planes have 2, and some have 1, depending on the size. So the plane I boarded, which was Emirates, had 2 columns. So I was asked to go through the second column. Then I went that side. I don't know, but I think they forgot to close the door. Was it I don't know if it's an exit door or window, something like that, but I think it's a door. It was an exit door. I think they forgot to close it. And what I did was to go, because I thought that, I have to go straight and then I make a turn at the end. Then I went. The door was open. I went and I reached, and I was looking outside. And I was like, where am I going? I don't see people, I just see engines, I was seeing the engines of the plane rotating. I was like, And the lady, I think they were talking to each other, and they saw me at the entrance of the emergency door. And they're like, oh my God, she's going to die. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know, I think they thought that I'm going to fall. I don't remember if the engines were rotating, but I think not. If they were rotating, they used a lot of force. I would have been dragged inside those engines, yeah. So I think they were talking to each other, and then they noticed me, and they said, oh my God, come back, please come back. And I was like, what are you talking about? You told me to go this way, so I went. I didn't know. So if there was anybody who was in a rush or who came to me and just knocked me a little bit, I would have fallen under the plane. They would have seen me, because the plane had not started yet, so they would have seen me, I think. But that was really dangerous. It was very scary, because I didn't know what was below the plane, and in case anything, maybe the engines, were started abruptly, that would result into, danger. So yeah, so that was the first incident. So the lady pulled me and said, oh, we are so sorry, please take, please go through this. And then I went, and then I found my place. And when I sat, I was like, so what was going on? I don't understand. I thought that the plane has one entrance and one exit. oh, that's not the case. Actually, there are other doors. I didn't take it serious, but I mean, after, noticing, after learning about planes, about engines, the forces they use and everything, I noticed that, oh, actually that would be a serious accident. But I, but I really didn't really think so much about it, because I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't even know, what would result, because I never boarded planes, The only thing I knew was cars, and buses and something like that. So we boarded the plane, and then the time of leaving, came. When we took off, I felt like my intestines and some things were being extracted. Somehow, they were being extracted or, scraped away. I was like, what's going on inside my body? I feel something is dragging me somewhere, but I don't understand. It was a very bad experience for me. It was really bad. But I was like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I know I'm fine and I'm going to be fine. I don't want to think about this. And then we stabilized. When we stabilized, I felt like we were not moving. We were not moving, and I was like, what are we doing in this one position? How come we are not going anywhere? I feel like we are static. I felt like we're in the same position, we're not moving, and I was like, what are we doing in the same position? Why don't we go to Japan? I want to reach Japan. I really wanted to reach Japan very soon, and that didn't happen. So we went, we landed. By the time we landed, where is it? Where does Emirates land? Oh my God. There's that, not Doha. Doha is for Qatar. Dubai? Dubai? Emirates land where? Must be Dubai. Yeah, maybe Dubai, whatever, but I think Dubai. Doha, yeah, when I land in Doha, I know it's Qatar. When I land in Dubai, yeah, Dubai, it must be Dubai. I think it was Dubai, yeah, Dubai, it was Dubai. So we landed in Dubai. I didn't feel like the impact of landing. I didn't feel that like the way I felt when we were taking off. I didn't feel that. We landed well, and then we were waiting for some time, and then we boarded a bus to go to our flight. It was a transit from Dubai to Japan to Tokyo, and then on the bus I met some Japanese people, and then I started talking to them, and I wanted to show that I know some Japanese, and they were like, oh my God, your Japanese is so good. And as you know, Japanese people, you say on one word, they will praise you like, oh my God, the entire book of kanji. Then we were talking where we are going with my broken Japanese, but I was loving the conversation. And then we boarded the plane, and this time there wasn't any other door that was open. All other doors were closed except the entrance door. And then we boarded the plane, and then we left for Japan. The thing that I remember there was giving me food. I think it was raw fish. And I was like, I'm not eating this. I've never eaten raw fish. I'm not eating this. I don't like it. I won't eat it. I didn't eat food. Remember, the first flight was from Entebbe, that's Uganda, from Uganda to Dubai, So we ate rice, various foods, I think it was made by people at Entebbe International Airport. So I was used to that food. So I knew the food we ate, But from Dubai to Tokyo, they gave me sushi, yeah. Sushi is raw fish, and I never liked it. Until I left Japan, I never liked sushi. Yeah, we don't have raw food in Uganda, so I never liked eating sushi. I don't know, but no, yeah, I just don't like sushi. It's not my my cup of tea. It's not my cake. Yeah, so they gave me the sushi, and I was like, no, I don't want to eat, I'm fine. Yeah. Then they gave me bread. They gave me bread, and I remember there were some people who were at the back. They were men, and I think they were in first class. I remember seeing them holding champagnes, these expensive beers. And, I went into the back of the plane, and they asked me, do you want to have some beer? I'm like, no, I don't drink. And I was just staring at them. They're like, are you okay? Is everything all right? I was like, yeah, because I was just learning, I think I was just, experiencing it. Are we actually in the same house with these people? They're taking beers. I mean, it's more like a party. I've never been in a club, but now look at them. I think this is more like a club. Yeah. So it was just, it was a good experience. It was a good experience. And, I was trying to look at various people, traveling in a plane for the first time. How is it like, how do people behave, all those things. So I didn't have any imaginations, really. I didn't have any imaginations. And then I was like, okay, how does a toilet looks like? How does a plane toilet looks like? Because I've never imagined going to the toilet when I'm in the air. I'm like, how would that be? Where would things go? And I had all those stupid questions. But I was just exploring around, learning about various things. Okay, so where do they get our food? Where do they keep it? Oh, okay, so who makes our food? And I was just trying to ask, various people, various things. Oh my god, it was such a cool experience. But the journey was really long, The journey was really long. I got excited, from Uganda to Dubai, things were fine. From Dubai to Japan, the journey was really long. So it went from being excited, exploring what happens on the plane, to being extremely, extremely bored. I started feeling like, I don't want to travel in a plane anymore. I don't like it. I don't like flying anymore. I hated the plane. I hated the plane for the first time I boarded it. When I boarded it, I was extremely excited, boarding the plane for the first time. But by the time we were approaching Japan, I was just exhausted, I think. I was extremely tired, very exhausted, a little bit hungry. And I was like, I actually don't want to board a plane anymore. Yeah, I can't lie to you. I didn't want to board a plane anymore. I hated it. I hated it. Then it arrives in Japan, going through the immigration, and then I got a little bit sad because my bag, was torn. I was like, they tore my bag. So what if I lost something? When you go to a new area, you don't want to lose anything. You want to have all the things you brought with you, right? I was like, what if something, something got lost or something was taken? So I was like, okay. After all, my bag is old, so maybe everything is fine. Yeah, so I was just excited to land in Japan. I landed, there was the Ashinaga staff who picked us, Aki-san, and then, I boarded the train for the first time. We went to Tokyo, but my luggage was really heavy, so, it's really sad that, she had to help me a lot to carry the luggage, Yeah, but finally we reached the dormitory. Oh my god, the Ashinaga has very beautiful dormitories in Tokyo. Oh my god, they are so beautiful, Yeah, I loved the dormitories there. And then that was my experience. In brief, I loved flying. I loved flying in the beginning. Those first 8 to 10 hours, they were really good. The things turned opposite when we were not arriving in Japan. I was like, when are we arriving? This is a long journey. Did we get lost? Did we really get lost? Because this is becoming so long, Yeah, but after arriving to Japan, we had various meetings in various prefectures in Japan, and I had to board, planes. So I got used to it, and right now, one of my not hobbies, because I don't do it because it's expensive, but one of the things I love most is flying. Oh my god, I love flying. I love flying so much, and I love flying with. I'm so used to kata. I love flying with Qatar, and I also love flying with Emirates. I haven't used Emirates, so many times, but I'm so used to Qatar and I'm attracted to it. So yeah, I love Qatar so much. I make so many friends when I fly with Qatar Airlines, so I'm now attracted to it so much. So now one of the things that I love doing is flying, but still I am happy that I can't afford frequent flying because climate change. I'm a scientist, so yeah, a balance. You love it, but it's like a trade-off, and it's good. You don't have money to fly anyway. Yeah. So that was my first experience, guys. Yeah, I almost died in the beginning, but we all have our own destinies. If it's not your time to die, you won't die, and I won't die until my right time comes. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to support me by subscribing to my channel. I need more supporters, so kindly subscribe to my channel. And I really wanted to talk about various activities that I'm going to introduce to you and various awards that came in recently, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, so have a lovely week and take extra care of yourself. This is an extremely challenging time. Take care of yourself, and your mental health is extremely important. This is a challenging time. We have to be there for people where necessary. So be kind to your loved ones and be happy. Yeah, so bye bye and take care. I love you.